Hozay in Hollywood, exposing creeps in town who ain't so good. Where any no-talent hack with a big bulging sack used to be an overnight star. Where a drop of your drawers to studio whores used to get you prime seating in bars. Hozay in Hollywood. They say it's your body, do what you think you should. On his bedpost you're a notch, or kick him in the crotch if they claim they can make you a star. They say I'll make you famous, just open your anus, easy as driving a car. Ho! Ho! Hozay in Hollywood. I speak the truth, it really ain't so good. Despite the Me Too movement, it still needs improvement, even though Harvey's in jail. Piece of shit producers are still abusers, chasing their own piece of tail. Hozay in Hollywood, exposing creeps who ain't so good. So keep your knees together, enjoy this weather, but don't expect any change soon. There will be lots of auditions and changing conditions, and Alec Baldwin is still a buffoon. Ho! Ho! My name is Hozay Smith, and I kick ass.
Hozay in Hollywood is brought to you by Benson Laboratories, makers of Coletroper. Have a hangnail? How about terminal cancer? Ask your doctor if Coletroper is right for you. Do not take Coletroper if you're allergic to it. Some side effects may include a slow, painful, excruciating death. Has also been known to cause dry mouth, upset stomach, and in some cases, makes your head explode. Before taking Coletroper, make sure your affairs are in order and your last will and testament signed by a witness. Always trust science. They know more than you. They're smarter than you. How do we know? Because they said so.
Ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, boys and girls,
and non-binaries of all ages.
welcome to yet another edition of Hozay in Hollywood, where what happens?
I don't know what happens.
Don't dump it back in my lap.
I did. Now dig yourself out.
Okay, Hozay in Hollywood, this is where you, what?
I don't know.
Come on. Come on, stop. What do you do?
I poop.
Yeah. Come on, give me a break here. You scoop the poop.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're finding out the mud on celebrities.
Yes, that's what I do.
Because we're here in Hollywood.
Yes, we're here, where it happens, where all the stars are. It's full of stars. No matter where you go, you walk down Hollywood Boulevard or Sunset Boulevard or Santa Monica Boulevard or any of the Boulevardians.
Is that what kind of show this is going to be?
It sounds that's where it's headed.
Okay. All right. So do you have stuff for us?
Yes, I do. I have poop.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said that already.
Yeah, well, just underline it.
Oh dear.
Well, Hammerhead, you started all this. You went right for the jugular.
Well, this is a program that is people tune in this show once a week to find out where we dish dirt.
No, I dish the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I say what the dirt is. I say what the poop is. I say who the celebrities are that are pooping. What?
No. No. Everything is okay. Just can we get to it?
Yeah. Please. But before anything else happens.
All right.
Introduce me.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, time for another episode of Hozay in Hollywood. Here he is, scooping and dirting Hozay Smith.
Thank you, Hammerhead. Well, it seems Meghan Markle appeared on the Drew Barrymore show and immediately called out Drew because Drew likes to get close to her guests. I mean, really close. When Martha Stewart was on, she basically said to her, "Hey, get off."
Is that what she said?
Yeah. Now, Meghan Markle appeared on that show. She's another one that, we can do without.
But she was a guest on the show.
Don't interrupt.
All right, I'm just trying to help it along.
So Megan pointed that out, that she was getting too close. So we have to ask ourselves, what the hell is wrong with Drew Barrymore? She's got a TV show, making millions of dollars a year. Why anybody would watch this drivel, I have no idea. No idea. But apparently people do. I don't know if they're just bored grocery clerks and hairdressers. Who watches this crap? I don't know. But Markle's got a show on Netflix, and the reviews are, it sucks. Shut up, Hammerhead.
I'm sorry. I didn't see that coming.
Yep.
That was. I was a bit surprised to hear that.
No, well, you shouldn't have been, Hammerhead. I've been barking about Drew Barrymore, for quite a while now on this program.
You've never mentioned Drew Barrymore on any of these programs.
Well, I lied. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm. As a former politician?
Yes, you learn to lie, distort, obfuscate.
Ooh.
There's a new word for you.
I didn't realize there's going to be a vocabulary lesson.
Yeah, well, stick with me, Hammerhead, and you'll learn about stuff. Stuff.
Okay. Anything else that we should know?
It's been a busy week. The Hollywood Gigolo was out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go into great detail, but I was out there.
What? You're pushing your fist forward.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of a tactful way to say this.
You service older, wealthy women whose husband is away on business.
For the weekend.
That's correct. And you did this how many times this week?
Twice.
Okay. 2 clients?
Yeah.
Which package did they get?
One got the basic package with an upcharge of Pillow Talk.
You charge extra for Pillow Talk?
Yes. Yes, I do. I arrive, I satisfy, I depart. If you want extras, gotta pay.
So what kind of Pillow Talk are you doing?
It's you're lying there face to face, giggling, smiling. And it's just me being warm, witty, sensitive, thoughtful. Because, hey, they're paying for it.
They're paying for your thoughtfulness?
You got that right, Jack.
Okay. And the other one?
Oh, the other one. Fabulous, Hammerhead, fabulous. It was the upgraded package. I arrive, I charm.
Okay.
And then satisfy, depart.
Okay. Sounds like it was a clean sweep.
Yes.
And were there any extras in that?
She initially ordered me swinging naked from the chandelier, but midway through she canceled that.
Okay. Any particular reason?
Yeah. She said to me, you're not a bad guy, but seeing that those things hanging as you're swinging doesn't really do anything for me.
I can't imagine it would do anything for anybody.
I offer it as a service. I put a price on what I think the service is worth, and you pay it or do without.
So she canceled, so she didn't pay for that.
No, I didn't pay.
What else is going on? I mean, you can't make ends meet just twice a week doing that.
No, I can't. And quite frankly, things are getting kind of tough.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Well, I certainly can't make ends meet on what this program pays me.
Which means what? You'd rather not do it?
No. Need the money. You're having a good laugh with me.
No, I'm having a good laugh at you. There's a big difference. So I presume that you had a chance to watch the president's speech the other night?
Yeah, I watched, a little bit.
And what did you think?
Well, I was kind of disappointed, Hammerhead. I had hoped that, that would have been me behind that podium.
Well, I know that you ran for president. You didn't win.
No, I didn't.
So therefore, you didn't get to stand behind there and make the speech in front of all those people.
Yeah, but, I really wanted to. I wanted to be in front of all those people, be on TV. They would say, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. And as I walk in, they're cheering, they're applauding, they're throwing stuff. It got ugly in some sections. Yeah, so I turned it on, I watched it. I thought of myself as, being there, making the speech, talking to the people, and who's that little guy from, what's that country?
You got to do better than that. I don't know where you're going with this.
Yeah, he's fighting the war.
You talking about Zelensky?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's the guy that
Trump threw out of the White House.
Yeah. See, now, if I was there,
yeah,
and Zelensky came, I would have kicked his ass.
No, you wouldn't. He's a guest in your home. You don't do that. I mean, Trump just, threw him out. You don't find that funny?
Yeah, no, moderately. So anyway.
So what would you have done?
I haven't really given a lot of thought. Hammerhead, I know that guy comes over. He wants money for, bullets and bombs.
You want to help him with bullets and bombs?
Yeah. Why not? He's a little guy. Looks like he deserves, some bullets and bombs. I guess Trump was kind of upset that he didn't put on a suit.
Yeah, well, he showed up in, I don't know, a sweatsuit or the pajamas. What are those?
Yeah, well, wasn't a suit and tie.
Yeah, that's for sure. Apparently, he's wearing that until the war is over. It's a symbol. But I know where you're going with this. If you're going to the White House, you want to at least put on a clean shirt.
Yeah.
So would you have thrown him out?
I told you what I would have done.
Yeah, okay, right, yeah. Yeah, kicked his ass.
Yeah, kick his ass.
All right, can we go back to the speech?
Yes.
How would you have handled that?
I would have stood behind the podium, and I guess if I understand correctly, the Republicans were cheering for Trump.
That they were.
And the Democrats, there was like one guy that got up.
Yeah, Al Green. He's a whack job. That's a guy that wanted to bring articles of impeachment against Trump already, citing, in his words, because of dastardly deeds.
What?
Yeah, dastardly deeds.
Is that part of the Constitution?
Not that I'm aware of, no. So, yeah, and then he got up and started barking back at Trump, and they carted him out. But he's a whack job anyway.
Yeah, well, both sides.
You're right. Both sides have got a handful of whack jobs that, God knows.
Well, I wouldn't have put up with it. If I was there, friends, Romans, countrymen.
Oh, Jesus.
Lend me your cash so I can have a good time. Thank you. Good night.
And that's what you would have done?
I would have got on there. I would have said exactly what I just said. Show me the cash. I need money.
Yeah, the problem is Zelensky is looking for money. We can't give you and Zelensky money.
Well, it needs the money for
bullets and bombs.
Bullets and bombs, yeah. Yeah.
And you want the money for?
Well, show myself a good time. Because, after all, isn't that what life is all about? Showing yourself a good time?
Yeah, but there are other important things. You sound, what's the word I'm looking for? Selfish.
Yeah, I suppose that applies.
You don't care.
No, I don't. I've just kind of taught myself, negative stuff just bounces right off.
Okay. Well, some people are hailing Trump's appearance as a great victory. He was sticking his thumb in the eye of the Democrats, talking about all the stuff that he's done, and he wasn't afraid.
Well, you gotta say, Trump, he's got set of cojones the size of a basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, and you?
Not so big.
Great. Maybe we should learn a little bit more about you. Maybe that would help us to understand, help the voters understand, so that the next time an election comes around, you're not worried about, not getting elected.
Sure, yeah. I can go for that. Yeah, Hall of Notes. I can go for that. No, I can go for that.
Okay.
No.
Okay, last week we talked about a little bit about your background as a corrupt politician.
Yes.
And we didn't really get too deeply into that. What actually happened? How did you form Fogarea?
Well, as I explained last week, Hammerhead, the sign on the highway said Fog Area. So we just put the two words together, and it became Fogarea.
Okay.
And then there were a number of hamlets on the side that we would eventually annex, such as Falling Rockeria.
Okay.
Picniceria.
Okay.
Restoria. Now, Picniceria was our favorite because we annexed them because even though it was very small, we did it because they had picnic tables, parking lots, and porta potties.
You needed the porta potties in Fogarea?
Sure. What do you think? It was San Francisco? Where you just drop trow and let it...
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, we get it. Please continue.
Yeah, okay. And normally the head of a city is called mayor or first selectman. We kicked a bunch of things around. Prime minister was like too British.
Sure.
Emperor was too Roman. Führer was...
Yeah.
Well, it kind of explains itself.
Yeah, we get the idea.
We briefly considered Generalissimo.
These are titles for you. You didn't want to be mayor.
Yeah. We're kicking things around, and, if I was Generalissimo, it had a nice flow to it, but we feared whoever was in charge, like me, would have to wear some kind of military uniform or something. I mean, we respected the uniform and dug the duds.
Yeah.
But the Spitzine shoes? Hard to say.
You want us to try again?
Spitz... Fa, do, do.
Don't tune your voice. Just spit it out.
Yes. Spit, shine, shoes.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, so we put the kibosh on that deal. Somebody suggested the title of Grand Kahuna Supreme.
Okay.
But to me it sounded too Hawaiian, I envisioned like having make a law like every third Tuesday of the month, everybody in Fogarea had to wear a brightly colored shirt and walk around and say things like Mani ha wakaloa.
And that's Hawaiian for what?
It's just gibberish.
Okay.
And as a short guy myself, I don't look good in loud prints. But, I considered that I could earn by giving myself the loud print shirt concession.
Okay. Corruption beginning.
Sure, yeah. So after consuming beer and sandwiches, we tabled the shirt thing for the time being, and we went with the mayor.
Okay.
And, when people would say, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I had the same response all the time.
Uh-huh. And what was that?
I would simply say, 'cause I'm the frickin' mayor. Just like that.
You're quite the little tyrant.
Well, some might say.
Uh-huh. Did you have a charter in Fogarea?
Yes, our charter was initially written rather hastily, as I recall, on the back of a subway napkin.
Uh-huh.
But somebody spilled mustard on it, and we had to write a new one on another napkin.
Okay.
And evidently, something may have been lost in the transfer. An election was called for, but there, too, you got inherent problems. Because if you open an election, it could draw out other candidates, some who perhaps stood for honest and efficient government.
And you couldn't take the chance.
Right. It was a long shot, but it was possible that this thing could be stolen out from under us, and we had just come too far to screw it up now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm absorbing as much as I can, so I'm doing the best. All right, please continue.
Sure, yeah. So we decided to hold an election, but not bother to tell anybody, not even members of our own party.
Uh-huh.
We would simply announce the election was held yesterday, and then we say to people, did you vote? Oh, you didn't know? Oh, that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
So without notifying anyone of an election,
Sure.
I could safely be catapulted into the mayor's office. We chose not to tell anybody until the following day, but that night we declared victory, threw ourselves a party, complete with balloons, a polka band,
Uh-huh.
and a nice variety of imported beer and sandwiches.
Uh-huh. Sounds like beer and sandwiches was really the ultimate gourmet.
Yes, it was. We loved beer and we loved sandwiches.
Uh-huh. So how did you raise money? How did you function?
Well, we had a couple of things going on. We hired college students over the summer, paid the minimum wage, and they went through the phone book and they sent out tax bills to anyone that they could find in the book.
So you're sending out a tax bill?
Yeah.
Like a property tax bill?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It looked pretty official.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody would get it, they would open it up and go, oh, taxes due.
And they had no idea.
They had no idea. Not a clue.
Okay. And did anybody pay it?
Sure. That's what you do. You get a bill, you have to pay it. So not everybody paid it, of course, but enough people paid it. So we had enough money, coming in. And we were a full-service kind of corrupt organization. It included, but not limited to, graft, bribery, kickbacks, influence peddling, and, of course, my personal favorite,
Yeah.
fraud.
Your favorite?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We also stood for things like cronyism, nepotism, and money laundering-ism.
Okay. Wow, this really was a full service.
Yes, it was a veritable one-stop shopping center of government corruption services. And the great thing was that, people would say, well, you're going to get in trouble. Some state's attorney looking to make a name for themselves is going to come out of the woodwork and start rounding all of you up.
Mm-hmm.
But there was nothing to investigate or expose because we came out, we said, look, we're here, we're corrupt, get over it.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And nobody bothered you.
They didn't bother us. They sat back and said, what the hell is going on?
I can see that.
Yeah. We stole a line from a Beatles song.
Uh-huh. Beatles?
Yeah.
And what was that?
Let me see. And in the end, the dough you make is equal to the dough we take.
Okay.
Yeah, this is, and at first people laughed and they thought we were kidding.
Uh-huh.
We weren't.
No, it doesn't sound like you were kidding.
Those who wanted to live in our little make-believe fiefdom would just have to ante up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So everything is going along nice and smooth?
Yes, when the fog rolled in, that's when we took over. When the fog lifted, we ran like hell.
Okay. Yeah, you've said that before.
What we did not realize, part of the unintended fallout, is we apparently angered the local hoods and mob guys who saw influence peddling and potential political patronage as their exclusive domain.
Okay.
How do I describe this? It was like a Home Depot opening up a block next to Lowe's.
Okay.
And, in the beginning there were a few minor incidents.
Oh, dear.
There was a brick thrown through a picture window here, an arm broken in 3 places there, but it wasn't my arm and it wasn't my picture window.
Your empathy is unbelievable.
So, I didn't really care.
Uh-huh.
But we soon realized that we'd have to deal with these guys if we were going to live peacefully.
Uh-huh. Well, it's a question of turf.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, the boss of this particular crime family was Claudio the Chicken Cazzatori.
Uh-huh. Claudio Cazzatori.
Yes.
Chicken Cazzatori.
Yeah.
That was his nickname.
That was his nickname.
Okay.
And he and a few of his capos, they showed up for our meeting in the official uniform of mobdom.
Mm-hmm.
They were wearing like jogging suits, and they were carrying the official scepter of their office, the baseball bat.
I understand they use it frequently, and no ball or glove is needed.
Yeah, damn straight.
Okay. Continue.
Oh, yeah, okay. So they were like wearing tank tops under their jackets and gold jewelry dangling.
You sound like they come right out of Central Casting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was like The Sopranos, Goodfellas, and Casino all rolled into one.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So how did you and
What?
Chicken Cazzatori get along?
We got along fine. The air was tense in the beginning, but once the beer and sandwiches came out...
That sounds like it was the magic elixir.
Yes, it was. Soon everybody was laughing, joking, wiping mustard and mayonnaise off their shirts, and the F-bomb was flowing freely.
Yeah, well, those guys tend to use that word.
Oh, yeah. But what was funny is that it made its debut early in the conversation, although not in a threatening or malicious way.
Okay.
It appeared frequently as an adverb to help punctuate a statement or as a punchline to a joke.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they just weren't throwing the F-bomb around haphazardly.
No, it doesn't sound it.
No.
And what else?
Well, I gotta think. We awarded them all of the Fogarea whacking contracts.
That sounds a little harsh.
Well, but we agreed to limit the official whacking to 1 broken limb per person, set an age limit of 50 of the whackee. Because when you're older,
Yeah,
the bones don't heal quite as well.
that's what I understand.
Sure. Yeah, so we did make some nice money, however, selling the crutch and wheelchair concession.
So you'd beat people up, and then you would sell them crutches and
Wheelchairs.
wheelchairs.
What?
I don't know what to say. This is. I knew some of it, but I was surprised to hear other stuff.
Yeah, I think it's about as much as I really want to share for this week. It's quite a story. It's an epic.
It's not, I wouldn't say it's an epic.
No,
I wouldn't. But you want to save it till another time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess that concludes this episode of Hozay in Hollywood.
Yeah, we're done.
It is written and performed by Jack Camarda, and the executive producer
Is
Ron Osborne. Thank you for hanging with us. Enjoy the week. Be safe. Be happy. And hopefully next week you will have some real mud, real dirt
I know I'll have poop.
Please. Enough.
Enough?
Enough.